Have you ever stopped to wonder, what is reality? Reality, as we know it, is often considered as the world or the state of things as they actually exist, as opposed to an idealistic or notional idea of them. But what if our understanding of reality is just a fraction of what it truly is? What if our perception of reality is merely a construct of our minds, shaped by our experiences and beliefs? Let's introduce a new perspective to understand reality: the egg theory. An idea that challenges not just our perception of reality but also our understanding of self. This theory suggests that we might be living in a reality where we are the only real person, and everyone else is simply a part of our consciousness. What if I told you that you are the only person in the universe? Intriguing, isn't it? The egg theory, a fascinating concept, proposes just that. It dares to challenge our understanding of existence, of life, and of the self. What if I told you that you are everyone, and everyone is you? Sounds mind-boggling, doesn't it? But that's precisely what the egg theory suggests. This thought-provoking hypothesis posits that every individual you encounter in your life is, in fact, you. They are you, living another life, at a different time, in a different place, under different circumstances. The egg theory suggests that time is not linear but rather a boundless landscape of instances, all occurring simultaneously. Imagine this: every life you've ever observed, every person you've ever interacted with, every story you've ever heard, they are all chapters of your own grand narrative. The life of the affluent business tycoon, the struggling artist, the humble farmer, the brave soldier, the wise old woman, the curious child, they are all you. You're living these lives, experiencing these realities, learning these lessons, all at the same time. The theory draws its name from the idea that we are all within the same egg of existence, waiting to hatch into a higher state of consciousness. It suggests that each life is a unique lesson, a distinct experience, contributing to the growth and evolution of a singular universal consciousness, you. Therefore, when you show kindness to a stranger, you're showing kindness to yourself. When you harm another, you're harming yourself. The egg theory invites us to view the world from a perspective of unity and interconnectedness, rather than division and separation. So the next time you look into someone's eyes, remember this: you're looking into your own eyes. You're interacting with another version of yourself, living a different life, navigating a different reality. Yes, it means all the people you've ever met, are meeting, and will ever meet are all you. Picture this: every human being you encounter is just another version of you. What if every person you've ever met, from the friendly barista who serves your morning coffee to the stranger you pass by on the street, is simply you living another life? This is the mind-bending concept behind the egg theory. But let's delve a little deeper and ponder over the implications of this theory on our understanding of life, empathy, and morality. If we are all the same entity experiencing life through different lenses, then every act of kindness or cruelty we extend to others, we are fundamentally doing to ourselves. This idea nudges us to reevaluate the way we perceive others and our actions towards them. Imagine every time you help a stranger in need, you're essentially helping a version of yourself. On the flip side, if you harm someone, you're inflicting pain on yourself. The egg theory, in this light, could be seen as the ultimate embodiment of the golden rule: do unto others as you would have them do unto you. But it takes it a step further, proposing that the others are, in fact, you. This concept impacts our understanding of empathy. If we are all one, then empathy is not simply about understanding and sharing the feelings of another, but recognizing these feelings as our own. It's about acknowledging that their joy or sorrow is ours too. Moreover, the egg theory's implications extend to our perception of morality. If every person we meet is a reflection of us, then morality is not just about distinguishing right from wrong. It's about recognizing that our actions, whether good or bad, ultimately affect us. In a world where we are all one, the lines between selfishness and altruism blur. Every act of kindness becomes an act of self-care, and every act of cruelty a form of self-harm. This theory, while abstract and theoretical, encourages us to rethink our relationships with others, urging us to treat each other with greater kindness, respect, and understanding. If we are all one, how does that change how we treat each other? How indeed? While intriguing, the egg theory is not without its critics. Indeed, many question its validity, pointing out a number of potential flaws. Some argue that the egg theory is too simplistic, reducing the intricate complexities of life, consciousness, and the universe to a mere cycle of birth, death, and rebirth. They suggest that this theory, while appealing in its symmetry, may be too neat, too convenient, a way to make sense of the vast, chaotic cosmos. Others voice concerns about the egg theory's assumptions regarding the nature of existence and consciousness. The theory posits that all beings are one, living countless lives across time and space. Critics argue this perspective potentially diminishes the uniqueness of individual lives and experiences. They question whether it's truly possible or even desirable to erase the lines that distinguish us from each other. There's also a debate about the potential implications of the egg theory on morality and ethics. If we are all one, does that mean all actions are ultimately self-inflicted? If so, does this perspective absolve us of responsibility for our actions, or does it heighten it? And what does it mean for concepts of justice and fairness? These are deeply philosophical questions that the egg theory raises, without offering clear-cut answers. In addition, the practical application of the egg theory in our daily lives presents challenges. How does one live knowing that they are everyone and no one at once? How does this theory influence our relationships, our decisions, our sense of self? It's a perspective that can be both liberating and disorienting, offering as many questions as it does answers. Despite these criticisms, proponents of the egg theory argue that its value lies not in its literal truth, but in the perspectives it offers. They suggest that it encourages empathy, compassion, and interconnectedness, pushing us to see beyond our individual selves. So, the egg theory, while thought-provoking, also invites skepticism. Whether you believe in the egg theory or not, it certainly offers a unique perspective. It's like a prism, refracting the monotonous light of our daily lives into a rainbow of philosophical hues. And while it may not provide definitive answers about the nature of existence, it does pose some interesting questions. The egg theory is, at its core, a thought experiment. And as with any thought experiment, its value lies not in its factual accuracy, but in the perspectives it opens up, the ideas it sparks, and the conversations it starts. It's a mental playground, a sandbox for the mind, where we can explore and experiment with different ideas about life, death, and the universe. One of the most profound implications of the egg theory is the emphasis it places on empathy and understanding. If every person we meet is just another version of us, experiencing life from a different angle, then surely we would treat them with the same kindness, respect, and understanding we'd wish for ourselves. It challenges us to see the world not as a collection of separate individuals, but as a single entity experiencing itself. It encourages us to look beyond the superficial differences that divide us, race, religion, nationality, and so on, and to see the common humanity that unites us. To recognize that every joy and sorrow, every triumph and failure, every love and loss is ultimately our own. That we are, in a very real sense, all in this together. The egg theory also underscores the importance of personal growth and self-improvement. If every life is a lesson, a chance for the soul to learn and grow, then every moment is an opportunity for growth. It's a reminder to seize the day, to make the most of our time on this earth, to strive for a better, kinder, wiser version of ourselves. So next time you meet someone, remember they could just be another version of you. In the end, what is reality but a construct of our minds? We've journeyed together, peeling back the layers of the egg theory, a concept that challenges our conventional understanding of existence. It suggests that we are all one being, living countless lives, learning and growing with each new experience. This theory, while abstract, carries significant implications. It prompts us to reevaluate our interactions with others, to consider each person we meet as another version of ourselves. It reminds us that every life is a lesson, a unique opportunity for growth and understanding. We invite you to ponder on this theory, to let it stir your thoughts and reshape your perception of reality. It is not about accepting or rejecting the theory, but about letting it provoke introspection and empathy. So I leave you with this thought. What if we are all just different versions of the same person, living different lives?